So what does it take to really grow a city? Not just the construction and the economics of it. How do you attract global talent? How do you create something unique and compelling about your environment? That's a puzzle for every country around the world. So today, we're going to show you a case study in urban development. We're bringing you to the Lana, located on Marasi Bay, in the heart of downtown Dubai, the epicenter of the city's rapid growth. The Lana is a superstructure designed by the world-renowned architecture firm Forster & Partners and developed by Omniad, a company known for pushing the boundaries with their projects in Dubai. The Lana is something new, and we're going to showcase everything it has to offer. 10 world-class restaurants and bars, European spa treatments, ultra-luxury residences, water access, and a hotel run by one of the world's premier boutique hospitality firms, Dorchester Collection.
We are known across the globe as providing a level of service that no one else provides.
You really have a high sense of sophistication, I think, when you're entering the Lana.
We're starting something very beautiful here.
Elegancia, calidad.
3 iconic companies, Dior, Dorchester Collection and Omniad.
Whatever we are offering is elevated.
Come and try afternoon tea, come and try our product, come and try our service, our food.
It's really, really beautifully put together. We provide everything here.
This is the most impressive hotel experience I've ever had in Dubai. Full stop. With an offering like this, Dubai is making a statement to rival anything in New York, Paris, or London.
I think we have a new beating heart center of the world. I welcome the world to come and experience it. This is a country that wants to double its population. Remember that. Tell me one nation in the world, a capital city in the world, connected to the world the way UAE and Dubai connected to the world, and we still say we want to double our population. Please come and bring your best game on.
Dubai is going all in on its vision for growth, and the Lana is an example of how far they're pushing. So in order to understand the gravity and the qualities of this project and what it means for the city moving forward, we first need to understand the building's location, Marasi Bay. The Lana is a waterfront property in an area that was 100% desert 15 years ago. In 2016, the Dubai Canal was completed, a massive hydraulic engineering project to bring a man-made waterway through the city. The canal separates downtown Dubai from the rest of the mainland, and right in the middle of it, at this transition point on the water, is Marasi Bay, home to the only marina on the Dubai Canal and the location of the Lana. Alright, now let's talk about the specs of the Lana. It's 140 meters tall and it consists of 2 interlocked towers. But by its design, they're slightly pulled back. Now the residential side features 32 floors, 39 residences, and these are big residences. And then the hotel side features 30 levels, 225 hotel suites, roughly 450 staff, and you add F&B offerings, amenities, outdoor spaces, you'll end up with a crazy ecosystem. And the building itself took over 8 years of design and development to complete, with a cost over 1.7 billion dirhams. Now let's analyze the architecture of this building furthermore. At first glance, you're wowed with this insane contemporary superstructure. But then when you look closely, you start seeing these curved corners, outdoor spaces, curved glass facade, and then we have 7 massive vertical gardens that are spread across the entire building. These gardens create the opportunity for more outdoor spaces and glass facades to be created. That way you can feed different levels of the building with more natural light. And all these elements really soften up the look of this building. But then you see these exposed columns that run from the ground level all the way to the top of the building. And it's interesting to see these contemporary elements and then these raw materials complement each other, and it really creates a very distinct look for this building. And welcome to the Lana. This is how you approach to the hotel. Cobblestone driveway sets that organic tone, the pedigree, class, and the character. And then as soon as you turn this corner, the view reveals itself. Dubai skyline, and then the lobby to our right.
Lana in Arabic means soft and gentle. It also means, many Arabic words have two meanings. It means the bridge between the water, the land, and the sky. So that sense of tranquility, that haven from the busy city of Dubai is what we aim to try and provide our guests.
As soon as you enter the lobby, it truly sets the tone for what's to come. You can see these gorgeous marble floors that are inlaid with carpet installed in this halogen pattern, and then you can acknowledge the double light ceilings here. These stunning arch openings. In fact, we have another one right behind me where we have the reception. The mirror wall design reflects the views on the other side, and I like this custom light fixture that hugs the ceiling perfectly. Then throughout the lobby, you can see how they've incorporated these oversized columns so nicely into the design. And throughout, we have floral arrangements, soft decor, curated accessories, and so much more.
The interior designs are a sense of art. There's no flashiness, there's no arrogance. It feels warm, it doesn't feel cold like many of the properties that you come across in the world these days.
Even though there's this understated tone when it comes to the lobby, if you pay close attention to the materials and the finishes, everything truly speaks for itself. The interiors were done by Gilles Boissier, a French team known for their curated elegance. And you can also feel the British undertone in this lobby that I really appreciate. The palette is warm, soft, effortlessly sophisticated, and we have these distinct seating areas, cozy moments throughout the lobby. And I also like the built-in details here that are marble cased with accessories and decor. The feeling of this lobby gives you a sense of being right at home, being at ease, and you just want to sit down and enjoy your time here. Now, whether you're staying at the hotel or not, this is a luxurious place to spend your time. People take meetings here, have coffee, even have meals from the gallery restaurant's menu. And possibly the most unique offering, considering Dorchester's British heritage, is the iconic high tea experience.
Our afternoon tea in the gallery is again the best you could ever experience. The tabletop is curated specifically for us. We have a tea sommelier and we provide a pianist playing music in the background. So it is a great experience and it's beginning to really resonate with the local guest.
There's also a small low-lit bar called Bitter Honey, where you can get cocktails tableside from trolleys, and I love how intimate this space is between the curated seating areas, wood paneled walls, this arch opening, and going back to the main area on the other side against the pink marble mosaic wall, you can see this dramatic wax cast honeycomb sculpture by Sophie Corndon, and this is one of many artworks throughout the lobby. Now we're at the back section of the lobby where we have additional seating areas, and you can see the glass facade and the wraparound terrace giving you access to the outdoors so you can enjoy the views of Marasi Bay and Dubai skyline a little bit more. Now my overall thoughts on the lobby. The material selection and the curation here is extremely rich and sophisticated, but at the same time, the entire lobby feels very inviting and accommodating. There's a sense of ease here, quietness that I genuinely really appreciate. And beyond that, sitting here, looking at these views feeling the ambiance of this lobby truly sets the tone what's to come when it comes to the hotel, the service, and the Dorchester experience.
Dorchester Collection is a very unique company. It's a very small company. There's only 10 properties in the company, but each hotel is uniquely different, has a different personality.
For nearly 100 years, Dorchester Collection has run some of the most iconic hotels in the world. The Dorchester and 45 Park Lane in London, Hotel Plaza Athénée in Paris, Hotel Eden in Rome, and of course, in my hometown of LA, the Beverly Hills Hotel and Hotel Bel Air, absolute landmarks of prestige and luxury. Dorchester Collection brings an impressive pedigree to this project. Their work in the Lana merges that classic British sensibility with the needs of the new Middle East.
So I really believe wholeheartedly that the Lana provides guests, visitors, with a completely different experience than you can get anywhere else in Dubai.
This is the first Dorchester Collection hotel in the Middle East, and it's a sign that such a world-renowned brand is recognizing the growth of the region. But what else is on offer here at the Lana that makes it unique beyond the lobby experience and the Dorchester Collection name? Well, it's also home to the first Dior Spa in the Middle East, and there are 10 restaurants, cafes, and bars within the ecosystem here run by chefs with combined 12 Michelin stars. But maybe the most show-stopping element of the Lana is the view from the rooftop, where they have a pool and a lounge called High Society. But before we dive into all those details, we have to talk about the rooms and the suites of the Lana, the core offering of any hotel. So if we were quickly to go through these rooms and suites, how would you summarize them, and what are some of your favorites?
Well, first I would say they're all completely different in interior design. They're different in size. You have the Lana Suites, where we are now. They are in the middle of the building, facing straight out. They have amazing views of the skyline of Dubai, and of course overlooks the marina. As you get higher up the building, you have Duplex Suites, which has the living room downstairs, a double height 11-meter high ceiling, and the bedroom upstairs.
This is a duplex unit, meaning on the second floor we have the bedroom with its own bathroom, and down below you get a living room with double height ceilings. All this glass, and then we have a wraparound terrace, and down below on this level we have a cozy seating area with a corner TV, your built-ins, bar with a coffee station, and additional seating here with a gorgeous dining table that's made out of marble. It's an exciting suite.
And then right at the very top of the building we have two royal suites, and it's almost like an apartment feeling.
On the 20th floor, they have the Marina Royal Suite, one of their most expensive and spacious offerings. Let's go see it. It's 3,584 square feet, featuring multiple seating and dining areas. And it also comes with 2 bedroom suites. But beyond that, the entire suite looks over Marasi Bay. And if that wasn't enough, you also get a 431 square foot terrace. Next up is the formal dining room, with a marble table that sits 8, and on the other side we have the open bar with a coffee station, stocked fridge, and a full kitchen where the staff can access to serve the dining area. But my favorite detail here are the velvet walls. Now welcome to the first bedroom suite. Comes with 2 single beds. I like the built-in headboard, and there's also a Bang & Olufsen TV here on its own stand, so it can turn depending on where you sit and where you want to watch TV. More importantly, it is a very spacious room. The primary bathroom is exquisite, cased in Arbescato marble, whether it's the chevron flooring with inlays or these fabricated vanities with gorgeous sinks, polished fixtures, and all the toiletries are provided by Dorchester Collection. Now on one side we have the enclosed water closet, and on the other side you can see the spacious walk-in shower, and right in the center we have the freestanding tub, and this opening perfectly frames the Dubai skyline, and Burj Khalifa is right in the center. The primary bedroom is stunning. I love the built-in seating area here. The choice of fabric, the wood paneling on the back, the mood lighting with these wall sconces, and on the other side is your king-size bed. The mattresses that they use in this hotel are exactly the same as Buckingham Palace. And as someone who has been staying in this hotel for the last few days, I can definitely vouch that these beds are extremely comfortable.
When you walk through the door of the Lana, you have a sense of unwinding, of decompression. This hotel is supremely comfortable. Dorchester Collection is very committed to providing the ultimate sleep experience. People have a sense of being at home.
I actually agree with Richard here wholeheartedly. Everything feels very welcoming and familiar at the Lana, not just in the Penthouse suites or the other more expensive offerings. In the standard room that I was staying in, things felt homey and luxurious. Welcome to my room. There's something about this room, the way it's designed and decorated, where it feels like a permanent space. When you look at the furnishings, the accessories, you feel like you get a little curated space for you to enjoy. It is comfortable, it's quiet, it's soothing, it's nurturing. Once I close my door, it's just me, my room, and my view. And with that in mind, I want to take you up to one last room where the terrace experience and the views are really maximized. Now we're on the 27th floor, touring another royal suite. This one is the Lana Royal Suite, and the floor plan here is actually different. You get a bigger outdoor terrace, and you get a living room with double height ceilings. So this one has a more open feel. One of the most distinct qualities of this suite is the fact that it comes with a 1,486 square foot outdoor terrace, and imagine enjoying the space during high season, having these sliding glass doors open. The Dubai skyline, Burj Khalifa, and these expansive views continue on the other side. Here you can see Dubai Design District, Wildlife Sanctuary, Dubai Creek and Dubai Creek Harbor, and the view continues from there. And being up on this elevation and enjoying this outdoor space is quite special, because on one side you have Business Bay, the developed part of Dubai. But as you come to this side, you see all this openness, empty land, and where Dubai is going next, how it's developing itself. So I'm sure in a few years, this view will change quite radically, but it's nice to be able to just walk outside, see the current Dubai, and see where the city is going next. As we climb up the building toward the rooftop, we're interacting with the architecture more and more, and the large open voids of the vertical gardens become increasingly apparent. These vertical gardens may look small in the exterior, but once you step in, you can really appreciate their volume. And you can also see how they utilize this void to bring outdoor spaces for the hotel suites that are right behind me. If we didn't have any one of these voids, and this was simply a building that curved around the bay, it can still look very cool, but it would have had a denser, heavier feel. And that makes a huge difference in a busy city like Dubai. Choosing an architectural approach that reduces the square footage of space you can sell, but increases the quality of the experiences for the people using the building. It makes it feel more open and really more inviting. You see, the architecture of this building is sophisticated, elegant, but it's also simple in its design. These columns carry the weight of the entire building. And then you have the floor plates, concrete levels creating all the interior volume. And these floor plates also interconnect all these columns to each other and give additional structural strength to the building. And depending on the level, the outdoor experience you want to create, you can simply eliminate the floor plates and have amazing spaces like this. In fact, we're currently on the 18th floor. This is the terrace of the restaurant Jara, and this is where you get to dine and enjoy a view like this. These vertical gardens certainly make a statement. The outdoor spaces always impact your time at the Lana, and our next stop is the most impactful of them all, the rooftop terrace. Welcome to the 30th floor of the Lana. This is where we have the rooftop terrace, this incredible infinity edge pool, and high society, their restaurant and bar on this level. So they built this section that cantilevers over the infinity edge pool, and from here you get some of the best views of Dubai skyline. I mean, where do I begin? Burj Khalifa district is right in front of us. All these high rises, cities moving, the fast-paced energy, and right in the center, we have the iconic, the one and only Burj Khalifa. Now let's talk about the Infinity Edge pool. I appreciate the minimalist design aesthetic, the marble mosaic tiling, but beyond that, it truly takes advantage of the rooftop and these unobstructed views. Now, in order for us to shoot this level, we came here at 7 a.m. because during the day, this level is well occupied. People are up here enjoying the pool, and we wanted to make sure we respect everybody's privacy. But it is such a nice space to hang out during the day. Whether you want to just lounge by the pool, enjoy really good food, have some cocktails, swim in the pool, it gives you a chance to relax a little bit. Now, I feel like sunken bars are cliche when it comes to pools, but they've done a tasteful job here, bringing a bar, seating areas, and making it part of the overall design. It's important to create these little pockets of moments. So if you analyze the entire 30th floor, you'll see these little seating sections, areas, cantilevered rooftops, just to provide additional shade. And that's another aspect of this level that I really enjoyed. High Society also has this enclosed section, and I love the design here. Whether it's the mirrored ceilings with these cool light fixtures, marble floors, all these seating areas, and on the back you can see this marble cased bar with a mirror surround, so whether you want to enjoy a cup of coffee, a cocktail, or dinner, they have everything here. But beyond these qualities, it's also the world-class brands that bring their luxury sensibility to the Lana that makes the experience even more special. On the 29th floor, we have the Dior Spa. In fact, this is Middle East's first Dior Spa. You have marble floors, elevators come up to this entry. You see the beautiful decor, perfumes right in the center, all these displays, Dior accessories. It sets the tone for the experience to come.
It's not just a place to get the spa treatments, it's the whole immersive experience from one of the most prestigious brands in fashion and one of the most reputable brands in hospitality.
Dior is obviously an iconic fashion brand, but their beauty products and fragrances are also known to be world-class. So the spa offering here is meant to be an extension of those Dior qualities. And they offer a wide range of therapies and treatments ranging from hot stone work to the latest technology and skin treatments. And I was highly anticipating my appointment. This space itself is minimal and relaxing. And as you look around, the Dior touches give the room an additional aura of elegance. Massage was amazing. You make me fall asleep, so you've accomplished your goal.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. It was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I mean, it's a cool experience. You come up to this level, and the ambiance, decor, all the toiletries and Dior products. There's a vibe to this level. And then you go to a private room. There's a full bathroom in there. You shower. You get out refreshed. I highly recommend. Come up to the 29th floor. Enjoy the Dior Spa. Let me know what you think. And then we have the gym, situated on the 29th floor, right next to the Dior Spa. This is a phenomenal space. All Techno-Gym equipment throughout, but there are even Dior touches in this gym as well. It's spacious, light with double-eye ceilings. And then over here, you get the fantastic view of Marasi Bay, downtown Dubai, and of course, Burj Khalifa. Now, these amenities have been capitalizing on views and openness. But there's another side of the offerings at the Lana. On the ground floor, you have the business aspect of the building. Conference rooms, a ballroom, a different vibe from the high-flying experiences on the upper floors. The interior design team, Gilles Boissier, really wanted to make a statement with this property. And beyond coming up with a palette that's very unified throughout the hotel, when they had their opportunity, they went all out. Look at the ground level of this property. We have the same fluted details on the walls, but this time it's wood paneling. Then the rich green marble with the vein structure, the inlaid carpet that we've been seeing throughout. And if that wasn't enough, every single corner or moment features some form of artwork or sculpture to elevate the feeling and create a meaningful moment. And my personal favorite detail is the curved ceiling that's right above us with mood lighting, creating this incredible portal effect. Now, after seeing the lobby, the rooftop, the spa, the gym, and the ballroom level, another aspect of the Lana starts to come into focus. All of these amenities in the hotel are included for the residence and the connecting tower. The residences are separated enough that you may not even know they were there. But the residential tower is just steps away down a subtle corridor. It's important to mention this subtlety. If you arrive to the motor court of the Lana and take a walk on this hallway, you arrive to the residences. Or you can simply go down to the ground level, arrive to the motor court that is designated to the residences, and go up to your unit. What's fascinating about that element is the fact that 39 mega residences exist in this building as part of the Lana ecosystem. From the outside, you would have never known. Let me show you the arrival experience to the residences. You leave your car at the motor court and go into the lobby. Beautiful decoration. And this is also where we have the concierge for the building as well. There's an elegant seating area that curves the glass facade. And this is the area for you to sit down, relax, or your guests can wait for you here before they go this way to this long, elegant hallway. Whether it's the travertine walls, mood lighting, window treatment, double height ceilings, they really want to set this tone, the intentionality, before you turn the corner and get into one of the 4 elevators to go up to your unit. Now, the residential component of the Lana houses 39 residences, ranging from 11 million dirhams all the way to 70 million dirhams, except the penthouses. And here's a fun fact for you. The biggest penthouse recently sold for a record-setting price for the Burj Khalifa district in Q1 of 2025. So whether it's the residences, the Lana Hotel, or the Lana as a development is making a huge impact in this area. Now you may ask, Enes, why are you not showing us one of the residences? The truth is they are all sold out, but who knows, in the future, maybe we get invited by one of the homeowners and get a chance to showcase these incredible residences. Now we've seen all the core experiences exclusive to the residents and guests of Lana. But the factor that really turns this into a destination is the public aspect of the ecosystem, the food and beverage offerings. Restaurants by Michelin star chefs, intimate bars, and a cafe by the top-ranked pastry chef in the world. The culinary scene in Dubai is one of the best in the world right now, and the offerings at the Lana are some of the best in the city. What they put together here really impressed me.
If you walk to Dubai, you really need to have this competition level. There is so many top 5-star hotels. So the level, I would say, might put Dubai as one of the best F&B scene right now.
With more than 15,000 restaurants, if I'm not mistaken, in Dubai, we have to do everything that is in our hands to make them live happy.
And I really think that we are bringing something different.
We're starting something very beautiful here. It's a new area of Business Bay, and now the promenade is completely refreshed, new, with a hotel like this next to it.
And there are more restaurants coming as we speak, because this is going to become a destination. It's going to become where people will go for a variety of different experiences.
Our first stop on the ground level of the hotel, just steps away from the residences and the promenade, is Bonbon Cafe. This is a French patisserie-style cafe led by master pastry chef, Angelo Musa. They have artisan breads, chocolates, sweet treats. We're gonna go inside, see their display, see the interior, and hopefully try a couple of their pastries. I'm really excited. Let's go in. So Chef Angelo Musa is at the top of the pyramid.
Yes.
Amazing. And this is his cafe.
This is his home, can say home.
Really? Okay. As we go along, please mention which one is your favorite.
Currently, my favorite is fig roll cake. When you eat the sponge, you will feel it melt automatically in your mouth.
I honestly want to try all of them. I just don't know if I can survive the day if I end up trying all of them.
After eating this cake, you will not feel heavy. I promise you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let's give this a shot. First one, let's try the chef's favorite. That's incredible. It is so much lighter than it looks. The cream on top gives it that decadence, but then you have the fig. That's where the sweetness comes from. The cake itself and the cream is actually relatively neutral. I don't think I've ever had a cake like this before.
The fig.
Next up, we have the 100% vanilla. Now, this is rich. Okay, the final verdict. I want to try every single dish that they have in there. Chef Angela, I see why you're the world champion. I get it. But this is a really cool little spot. The seating area, the presentation inside, and how intimate this cafe is. Definitely come and check it out. So, there are 10 restaurants, bars, and cafes in the Lana ecosystem. Some are incorporated in the hotel, and some are slightly separated down the promenade. So next up, we'll go to the 4th floor, the prime location for breakfast and lunch, the French Mediterranean restaurant led by Michelin star chef Jean-Imbert, Riviera.
So my name is Sofia. I am the general manager of Riviera at The Lana. I like to call Riviera a casual fine dining restaurant. Fine dining by the level of ingredients that we are sourcing. But on the other side, we are also doing very casual plates and dishes because we want people to feel comfortable when they are walking in.
For breakfast, for example, we do à la carte. Most of the 5-star hotel competition they will do for a buffet. All the juices are fresh. For example, we have a signature mandarin juice.
I love the vibes in Riviera. It's casual, but again, we are sticking to that fine dining in the sense that whatever we are offering is elevated.
This is the theme that will carry throughout the restaurants. Each has its own vibe, but everything is elevated. Decor, service, views, cuisine, and variety of location within the footprint of the building. There's even a speakeasy cigar lounge in this building. I won't tell you where it is, I won't tell you how you can access it or the name of it, but I tell you what, it is worth the visit.
And then we have this amazing podium or promenade which straddles between the hotel and the residences, where we have some restaurant partners. We have China Tang.
The ambiance in Chinatown is completely different. There's an Art Deco feel here, but the service and the quality comes from the same standard as the rest of the Lana. The duck and the dumplings were phenomenal. The breakfast and lunch scene here is vibrant, but the tone really shifts when you move to dinner. And our first dinner stop is the most modern looking and experimental of the restaurants at the Lana, Dragonfly.
These days, we don't just go out to dinner anymore. We do everything with our eyes. Dragonfly is a Japanese Pan-Asian restaurant with very modern influences. First thing first, you're gonna eat crystal toast.
It's almost see-through. Fish, caviar, and a little bit of cream. That's it. Cheers. That is rich. Salmon tataki is so delicious, and the yuzu base just gives it this citrusy, light, fresh flavor and adds a dimensionality to it. It's really good. Highly recommend. Another good one to order. So far, everything we had, I feel comfortable at least giving 9.5 out of 10. If not, I'm just not giving 10 out of 10 just because things are never perfect. So far, I'm really impressed. Genuinely. Dragonfly delivered on every level. The cocktails were artful, and the dessert was insane in a good way. Dragonfly took me by surprise. And last, but certainly not least, was one of our most indulgent and engaging dinner at the Lana, as we got to know the chef, the cuisine, and got full access to the kitchen. Come up with us to the 18th floor of the hotel for the Basque cuisine by Michelin star chef Martin Berasategui at Jara.
Me llamo Javier Malillos, soy el jefe de cocina de aquí de Jara.
Jara is a piece of the Basque country here in Dubai. Mi nombre es Pedro Castro, soy el general manager de Jara by Martín Berasategui.
Is this a famous big shrimp?
Yes, carabinero.
All right, boys, let's go. We're making some food. Let's
Vale,
go.
Juan Changurro,
Toasted bun. What's the sauce?
stracciatella cheese.
It's the cheese. Thank you. That's amazing. I'm just gonna sacrifice myself. I guess someone has to do it, you know? Truffle adds up so much flavor.
Creamy.
It is very creamy, but also crunchy on the outside, so you're getting the both worlds. It's very good. Getting into this kitchen was heaven for me. Trying delicious food, getting to ask questions, and be as curious as possible about everything. What makes Basque Grill special or different?
We mix also charcoal and wood.
And that's how you get that unique flavor.
Yeah, fish inside.
Got it. So you can get the grill marks.
We cook everything wood fire, that we import every single seafood and fish and meat from Spain.
El producto es muy importante, sobre todo aquí en Jara que tenemos un producto excepcional, pero es un poco un conjunto de todo, de la experiencia de las vistas que tenemos aquí, del servicio de los camareros, sobre el producto y luego también saber cocinarlo, por supuesto.
Our dinner at Jara was a non-stop feast for the senses. 5 courses. Honestly, too many things to cover unless we did a whole video on this one dining experience alone.
One of the dishes that I love from this restaurant is the tomato tartare. It's a completely vegetarian dish that we make it just with the tomato, but most of the people, when they try it, they confuse it and they ask if we are using meat.
Croquettes, octopus, crab stew. I mean, it keeps giving, you know? The ribeye steak was one of the best steaks I've ever had. And the main seafood course, the turbo, was incredibly flavorful and rich. We were delighted course after course, but the carabinera, the big red shrimp, was a complete showstopper. There's smokiness, and then there's a hollandaise sauce. And I don't think I've ever had hollandaise sauce and shrimp together. So far, this is one of my favorites.
Al fin y al cabo es la combinación 360 de toda la experiencia, ¿no? Tenemos el mejor producto posible y el amor, el cariño con el que el servicio os va a tratar y los cocineros van a hacer su labor en la cocina.
What an experience that was. I don't even know where to begin. I'm so overwhelmed. The appetizers, the hot dishes, the fish, the steak, the dessert. We ate for 3 hours straight because we loved everything that came to our table. The food scene here was way beyond my expectations. I knew it would be good, but the fact that the lobby restaurant, the gallery, had one of the best dishes I've ever had. The mushroom soup here is, I think, the best mushroom soup I've ever had in my life. It is incredible. It's decadent, creamy, rich, salty. It's everything you can wish for in a mushroom soup, and then some and above. This is not your standard 5-star food and beverage experience. This is something that starts to rival what you find in New York and in Paris, if not exceed those places. The scene at the Lana is a sign that Dubai is stepping up. The city's ambition to be the best is already attracting serious talent from around the world, and is working toward making Dubai an even stronger global destination. It seems like the next step in Dubai is to make the city more interactive, to get more people out into public spaces and build a sense of community there. And Omniat seems to be on that path in 2 big ways. First, you have their investment in the marina, the only marina on the whole Dubai Canal. And then their development of 4 other mega projects around the Lana in Marasi Bay, all of which we'll get to in just a bit. But maybe the most public facing of their plans has to do with enhancing the experience of the promenade, right at the doorsteps of the Lana. You know, it's one thing to see the promenade and just take it for its face value, right? It's just a walkway that connects both sides of the Dubai Canal. But I was like, you know what? I got to further understand the impact promenade can make in a given location. What an amazing thing to have these beautiful buildings these developments pushing the boundaries, but at the same time, it is actually open to the public. And you can be 10 meters away from it on the promenade.
We made sure it's open to public that much that actually right in the entrance of the ballroom, we built the beautiful cafe of Bonbon Cafe. Come in and enjoy an exceptional hot chocolate that he does that I personally enjoy a lot and connect to the building. And the building is designed to welcome you in from that promenade.
The promenade, one of the most important aspects of this area and really the offering when it comes to the Lana. It's a walkway that runs on both sides of the bay and it connects the Dubai Canal and all the surrounding areas and the buildings. Dubai is a new city and Omniat is playing a huge role when it comes to developing this city, and it's important to create communities, areas where people are connected. And walkways like this, outdoor spaces like this, connect incredible projects like the Lana to each other, and it's a way to invite the residents, the visitors of Dubai to go outside, explore the city, and interact with each other.
My favorite part of this promenade, if you walk long enough, you reach the flamingos, and it's such a beautiful, it's one of the natural reserves of Dubai. Sometimes you find hundreds of flamingos through their transport from the east to west.
And getting a chance to hear what Omniat's vision is for this area, their upcoming projects, I can see the future that they're excited for, and it feels amazing to be here, be able to see that future and share it with all of you. So let's multitask here. The future of this area is all centered around the canal, and Omniat knows that. They want to turn this into a walkable, vibrant neighborhood. They started with the Lana, that was their proof of concept, and now they're building 2 more residential towers and a commercial building that will have luxury offices and some retail across the bay. And on top of that, they built the artificial island that you see in the middle of the bay. This is transformation in real time. So let's start with the marina and figure out the lay of this land. Having water access is extremely important. Beyond being a waterway, it's another outlet for you to experience the city. That's why we're getting on the boat. We gotta see the area. We gotta take you on that journey with us. We need to think about the fact that this is an artificial canal. This wasn't a waterway. The sea wasn't going this much into the mainland. And this was all a desert less than 50 years ago. It makes you appreciate what Dubai has accomplished, honestly, to pursue this wild dream, this future that they see for this city. And I mean, they're doing it. It is, I mean, look at the canal, it speaks for itself. And now I see the value of the promenade as well. It's a way to capitalize on this monumental effort. They've already done the hard part. They've created the canal. The next step is to attract people to utilize it and bring the community together.
As we saw Lana progressing and we saw the potential for the area and we saw the underdevelopment of the area, we started picking up and investing further. So we were given the opportunity to acquire the marina, and it was a great opportunity and to elevate the whole water and marina area. Then it was about the plots that we managed to purchase. And then when all went through, I went with a proposal to say, why don't you allow me to do a reclamation of an island so we can create the only island in downtown Dubai and create a true resort experience in an island in downtown Dubai.
So they went all in. Forster and Partners will be doing the next 2 towers, keeping the architectural style of the Lana. Those will be called Vela and Vela Viento. Vela, 30 floors, 38 residences, 150 meters. And it is their next residential project, all residential, complementing to the overall Marasi Bay vision. Now next to that is Vela Viento. It is crazy to see how many cranes they have on site, but if you want to build fast, that's what it takes. Vela Viento is 180 meters. You have 41 floors, 95 residences. So the footprint and the floor plans accommodate more residences, and it's going to be coming up right here. Project number 4, Enara, their commercial offering. 34 office spaces. They are literally compacting the ground as we speak. And then you have 560 parking spaces that are going to be below grade. All happening here. And I have to say, the idea of having a commercial space by the water is just exciting. This is going to be your view from Enara. I think that's super cool. And then you're going to look at the Marasi Bay Island, a man-made island. Now the island is going to feature a beach club amongst many other amenities, and it will feed into the overall ecosystem of Marasi Bay. The Lana is completed. Vela, Viento, Enara, and the Marasi Bay, they're all under construction, and they're moving fast here. So before we know, with a blink of an eye, all these projects are going to be active, living, contributing, and being part of the community here in Dubai. And I feel like there's going to be more to this Marasi Bay Island than what has been told to us so far. Exploring this area from the water was surreal, and viewing the projects from this vantage point puts everything in perspective. But there's so much more than meets the eye here. Creating an ecosystem like this, building up a neighborhood like Marasi Bay seems logical when you're out on a boat looking at the Lana. It makes total sense when you walk along the promenade and take in the sights. But this is where Omniat deserves their credit. This area didn't exist when they set this plan in motion. It was all a vision and a dream in the desert.
There was no canal. There was no even digging of a canal. I used to come here just trying to imagine what's going to happen and try to just imagine the possibilities of the future. Burj Khalifa was just announced, so there was nothing, none of this. This was a desert. I mean, look at the amount of towers in just this limited dense. First, appreciate that these were all not here 20 years ago.
Yes.
All of them. None of this was here. I could see the future. I could see the potential of the future of the land. Marasi Bay, by the time we're done with this, by 2030, will be a fully coordinated experience as a destination in downtown Dubai. I want to stand here in 5 years and look at Marasi Bay and the evolution of it, and not only the Lana, but 5 other buildings that have made impact to as much as Lana, and everything around it that is integrated together with the Lana. I want to be able to see restaurants, community, people mingling, interacting with these spaces even higher and better than we are today. We have made a commitment. We've made a commitment to elevate our city, to elevate our destinations, to elevate our people, to elevate our owners, and to elevate our ecosystem. And I can tell you that I will be pushing that commitment even further with Marasi Bay and with what's coming in the Marasi Bay. Right on the right-hand side of Lana, right-hand side of Marasi Bay, is a very grand master plan of design district, a very important destination for Dubai, where all the designers, all the fashion brands houses their head offices here, including Foster & Partners for that matter.
Amazing.
So we have that destination on the water on one side.
You're right in the middle of it.
And we have Dubai Mall and downtown, which is already fully developed, and we are right at the middle of it. So we're now working to create that beautiful pedestrian experience. It's all about walkability and green and art. And I think this is an excellent opportunity for us to create Marasi Bay, the glue that connects the downtown Dubai to design district of Dubai.
And you can see that Omniat has taken inspiration from the High Line in New York City. They're developing a ferry system that will operate from the Marasi Bay Marina and connect all downtown neighborhoods by water.
We are in a phenomenal stage of evolution of the city. People feel like Dubai has reached its peak potential. I am telling you, from my perspective, Dubai has just got started with this potential. Imagine the sheer power of the energy of the best people coming from around the world. People who are looking forward to be part of this energy, part of this drive, part of this community of Dubai. And I think that's the journey of human being, right? We are here to make impact, and we're here to elevate as individuals, as consciousness, as people, as nations, as families. And I think the energy of the city is somehow just pushes you every day.
So, this brings me back to my first question. What does it take to grow a city? And after spending 6 days at the Lana, My thesis is that Dubai's growth is coming from bold bets like the Lana and the entire ecosystem that's being built up in Marasi Bay. There's an artful vision at work here. The fact that I can step into the lobby of the Lana, out from the dense bustling landscape of Dubai, and feel actual tranquility and warmth, surrounded by an international crowd where somehow everything feels welcoming and familiar. That's a staggering achievement, and I wasn't expecting it. I knew that this would be world class, but I didn't know what it would feel like. And when you sit here for tea, or walk out on a promenade, or take a cruise on the canal, it actually feels like you're stepping into the future. The level of service at the Lana is one thing, but it's the sum of all the parts that makes the strongest impression. After this experience, I want to be back in this place again, just to live the life I was living here. But also, I can't help my curiosity. I want to see where the Lana and Marasi Bay go from here. It has been really interesting and eye-opening for us to study the Lana. At this point, we've toured the entire building. Got a chance to hear the thoughts of many executives, managers across the Lana and Omniad. And it has been an eye-opening experience for us to learn more about this building and where Marasi Bay is going next. And I have to say, I think the Lana brings a very unique, quite luxury sensibility to the city of Dubai. And I think that aspect is actually missing in the city. Given that it appreciates the glamour, the grandeur, I think buildings like the Lana truly stand out because of their subtle qualities. They put extravagance and being loud aside and focus on the guest experience, the quality of living, the art of elevation, as Omniad would like to say. And I really admire that aspect. And I think that's why, or that's one of the main reasons why Lana stands out from the crowd. And that's hard to do in a city like Dubai, where it's growing so fast and there are new developments popping up left and right. But out of all of them, we chose to come here to showcase the Lana, focus on the story of Marasi Bay, because once we understood what this building represents, where this area is going next, and why Omniad wants to pursue this ambitious goal, we believed in that story. And that's why I said earlier, in 10 years, Marasi Bay is going to look totally different. It's going to be vibrant, and it's going to be a very important integrated part of this city, downtown Dubai and Business Bay. And that makes us think where Dubai is going next, how this city is going to evolve furthermore and push the boundaries when it comes to luxury and their understanding of how life can be. So with that, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and let us know in the comments below if you want us to showcase ecosystems like the Lana in the future as well. Thank you all so much for watching and being part of this journey, and we'll see you on the next one.